Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again for another monthly update. Man, it's already been a month, roughly. It's insane, isn't it? Time really does go fast. But I hope everyone is doing really well. But let's dive into everything, shall we? First one to talk about is something I mentioned last month, daisies. I said I was going to make my own version of it, same song and everything, but with my characters. I haven't thought about it since, and I'm here to reassure everyone I am going to do it still. It's just taking a little while at the moment. I just don't have any other characters, and I've been very occupied lately with dealing with a few things. But rest assured, I'm still going to make it. So please do not worry. I am going to get it done. But yeah, now let's move on to some more project related things. First one to talk about is Danny the Untold Story. As I mentioned before, when I lost everything, I said I was going to remake this project. I still am, and I just finished the groundwork for it, and I'm now working on the script. So, and I'm unsure when you will see anything from it. I want to guess next year maybe, middle of next year. Don't quote me on it. I can be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. We're all humans. But yeah, so yeah, I'm working on it. And let's move on to the next one. Now, let's talk about the horror short film I talked about last month. As I mentioned before, I'm making a horror short film. I'm not revealing anything about it. But what I will say is that I finished writing it all, and I've done all the lines. But it will not be coming out by the end of this year. I know that maybe some of you might have wanted it before the end of the year. It ain't just happening, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that one. So, let's move on. Now let's talk about another series I'm doing. This one I said might have been having something announced at the end of this year. That ain't gonna happen now, and you might hear early next year at the earliest. Latest will be next summer, but I'm hoping it won't be that long. I know some of you might not want it to be either. But if it does, then it's out of my control, and I'm sorry that it will be out of my control if I can't. But rest assured, I am working on it, and I know a lot of people will like this. Now, let's move on to the last one to talk about. Okay, time to talk about the last one now. Another series I'm working on. This one is probably one of the biggest projects I'll probably ever work on. Don't quote me on it just in case. But right now, it's the biggest one I'm working on. I just finished writing the script for the first episode. There will be 10, I can confirm that. And do not be surprised if you don't hear anything until autumn next year. Do not be surprised, please. This one will need a lot of patience. And I do mean a lot. There are some things I'm still debating about in it, but it will be worth it in the end. I promise. And that seems to be our last one to talk about. So I hope you all enjoyed listening and watching me. And I'll see you all at some point soon. Stay tuned for more.